Welcome, football fans. Gather round as the electric atmosphere of Miami ignites the pitch. Tonight, we're plunged into a night of electrifying action at Chase Stadium. The air crackles with anticipation, the floodlights blaze, and the roar of the crowd is deafening. Inter-Miami, the team on everyone's lips, led by the legendary Lionel Messi, faced off against a determined Columbus crew. This was a match that promised fireworks, a dazzling display of skill, passion, and determination. And it delivered in spades. The stadium buzzed with anticipation, a palpable energy that surged through every row. Fans waving pink and black, a sea of vibrant colors creating a visual spectacle. The roar deafening as the teams emerged from the tunnel and took the field ready for battle. Messi, calm but focused, a picture of steely resolve. He carried the weight of expectation, the hopes of a city resting on his shoulders. Meanwhile, Columbus crew braced for the Miami Storm, knowing they faced a formidable challenge. This wasn't just another game, this was a clash of titans, a battle for supremacy. Miami aimed to solidify their spot at the top of the league table and keep their championship dreams alive, inching closer to glory with every play. Columbus, with a decent away record, hoped to upset the odds and silence the Miami faithful. But the atmosphere was intimidating, a cauldron of noise and passion that threatened to overwhelm them. The whistle blew, the signal for the start of the contest. And Miami immediately seized control, dictating the pace and direction of the game. Moving the ball with speed and precision, their passes crisp and purposeful. Their midfield dictated the tempo, orchestrating attacks and stifling Columbus's attempts to break forward. While Columbus tried to press high, attempting to disrupt Miami's flow, but struggled to disrupt Miami's rhythm, finding themselves constantly chasing shadows. Every Miami attack was met with thunderous support from the stands, the fans roaring their team forward. From the opening minutes it was clear, the momentum was firmly in Miami's grasp. Inter-Miami were in the mood for a statement performance, determined to showcase their dominance. The energy was relentless, a non-stop barrage of attacking football, the intent unmistakable. Victory was the only option. Columbus looked unsettled, struggling to cope with the relentless pressure. And the early signs were ominous for the visitors, their hopes of an upset fading fast. The stage was set for something special, a night of unforgettable footballing drama. Miami came out blazing, pinning Columbus back and pressing with purpose. Jordi Alba surged forward, adding width and danger, while Miami's forwards stretched the defense. Messi, at the heart of every move, drew cheers with his first touches and trademark dribbles. He orchestrated attacks, pulling defenders out of position and creating space for teammates. The first big chance fell to Messi after a slick team move, but the Columbus keeper made a stunning save. The crowd gasped. Miami's intent was clear, and Columbus were on the ropes. Miami dominated possession, probing patiently as Columbus struggled to get a foothold. The pressure mounted and it felt inevitable that Miami would break through. The home side's confidence grew with every attack. The opening goal for Miami, a moment that would send shockwaves through the stadium. It wasn't just a goal. It was a masterclass in teamwork, precision, and impeccable timing. Every pass, every movement, perfectly executed. Patient, probing passing stretched the Columbus defense, testing their resolve and exposing vulnerabilities. They patiently waited, probing and probing for that perfect moment, that chink in the armor. Then, the familiar connection. Jordi Alba, linking up with Messi, reigniting the magic they shared in Barcelona. Alba, with a surging, determined run down the left flank, delivered a pinpoint, inch-perfect cross into the box. Messi, with his uncanny ability to find space, ghosting into the box, evading defenders with ease. He met the cross first time, cool, clinical, and utterly unstoppable. A true mark of a world-class finisher. The stadium erupted in a frenzy of noise as Messi celebrated with his teammates, the joy palpable. A huge, beaming smile spread across his face, a testament to the sheer pleasure of the moment. It was a goal born of intelligence, vision, and pure class, a moment of brilliance, the breakthrough that Miami so richly deserved, a reward for their relentless pressure and creative play. The fans were on their feet, a sea of pink and black. The noise was absolutely deafening, shaking the very foundations of the stadium. Messi's exquisite finish set the tone, a statement of intent for the rest of the night. It was igniting not only the team, but also the entire crowd, creating an electric atmosphere. Miami's confidence visibly soared, their heads held high, while Columbus looked visibly shell-shocked, reeling from the blow. The atmosphere was electric, crackling with energy, charged by the sheer brilliance of Messi's magic. This was the spark, the catalyst that ignited a truly dominant display from Inter Miami. Miami had emphatically announced their intentions, and they did so in spectacular style. Miami, energized by Messi's opener, pressed even harder. Their relentless attack forced errors, and soon Suarez doubled the lead, finishing off a slick team move orchestrated by Messi. The crowd was ecstatic, but Miami weren't done. Just before halftime, Messi dazzled again, dribbling past defenders and calmly slotting home his second. The stadium exploded in celebration. Messi was unplayable, Suarez clinical, and Miami utterly dominant. Columbus looked lost, unable to cope with Miami's intensity. The halftime whistle blew with Miami leading 3-0, the fans in dreamland. It was a first-half demolition, with Miami playing like champions. The second half promised more fireworks. Columbus came out fighting after halftime, making tactical changes and briefly putting Miami under pressure. Their efforts paid off with a well-taken goal, sparking hope among their fans. But Miami responded with composure, quickly regaining control. Messi dropped deeper, dictating play and pulling the strings. Miami's teamwork shone as they carved open Columbus again, restoring their 3-goal cushion with a 4th goal. The contest was effectively over, Miami's authority re-established. Columbus's spirit faded as Miami's quality prevailed. The home side's mental strength was on full display. Miami's response was ruthless and professional. The fans sensed victory was secure. Miami's 5th goal was the perfect exclamation point, a definitive statement of their dominance on the field. It was a goal that encapsulated their entire performance. A flowing team move showcasing intricate passing and intelligent runs was finished with aplomb by a rising star, eager to make his mark. The squad's depth and unity were clearly on display throughout the match, a testament to their collective spirit and shared ambition. Every player contributed, fulfilling their roles with precision and passion, creating a cohesive and formidable unit. Miami's relentless pressing and swift transitions overwhelmed Columbus all night, leaving them struggling to find any rhythm or foothold in the game. Messi, given freedom to roam and express his unparalleled talent, orchestrated attacks with pinpoint passes and mesmerizing dribbling, leaving defenders terrified and chasing shadows. Suarez and others, sensing the vulnerability, exploited every gap in the Columbus defense. While Columbus struggled to keep up with Miami's pace and intensity, their defensive line stretched to its breaking point. Unsurprisingly, Messi was named man of the match, a recognition of his brilliance and impact on the game. His 2 goals and overall influence on the pitch were undeniable, a masterclass in attacking football. This emphatic 5-1 win was a statement of intent. Miami are not just participants, they are true contenders for the championship. Messi's genius continues to inspire teammates and captivate audiences, lifting his team to new heights and thrilling fans with every touch of the ball. Inter Miami's attacking power sent a clear message to the league. They are a force to be reckoned with. For Messi, it's another legendary chapter in an already illustrious career. For Miami, a night to remember, a victory to savor, and a future filled with promise. What a performance, a display of skill, determination, and teamwork. What a team, a collection of talent united by a common goal. What a night that will live long in the memory of Inter Miami fans. If you enjoyed the analysis, smash that like button, hit subscribe for more match breakdowns, and don't forget to comment below. Who was your man of the match? See you in the next one, football fans. Until then, stay passionate, stay tactical.